It's winter. I'm wearing 2 sweaters. I think 2 sweaters is okay, but 3 might be overkill, so I better watch it. So I want to tell you guys how I went to jail. So I look like fucking shit. What is happening? Whatever. Not the time. I'm gonna tell you about how I went to jail. So maybe it's good that I look like shit. I was walking home one night after, I don't know, I tried to run away from my house here and spent the night outside somewhere where I will not disclose. And then I spent the day taking in the sights. I watched Spiral Staircase at the Old People Center. Spooky movie. It was all about like ether and stuff. And I was on my way home, and I swear curiosity is gonna kill me one of these days because I just couldn't. Well, first, I don't know how I didn't get arrested trying to break into this car. I was like I don't know. I was sober though. I need to just add that here because this is the kind of shit I get myself into. And I don't even know where this place was. I don't know. I could try to find this place again. I'm sure I won't. But it looked so inviting, and they were playing live music inside, and there was like people dancing, so I'm like, oh, that's nice. I really have to pee. I'll just go in there. And I just walked right in. Saw it was full of old people though, so I was like, oh, this is not the place for me. But went in trying to find a bathroom, thinking old people are nice. Just went to the back and opened a door. It was unlocked, and it was like this back office. And what I should have done was left. What I did was I started snooping around because it just looked kind of shady. And I had just exchanged a bunch of euros for cash, so I had money. And I took this thing that said Mike's Hardest Lemonade. Hardest Lemonade? And even on the bottle it said, you know what's hard? Prison. I was like, oh, it's like the universe is warning me that I should leave. But I didn't. And then the cash register was open. I mean, I could just go in there. I was curious, so I looked in there. There wasn't any money. There was fake money. And like all the coins had different presidents' faces on them, like not the correct ones. And there was like all these weird playing cards, so it was probably some kind of gambling ring. And I was just curious. I wasn't taking any other shit. I wasn't even taking pictures at this point, although I was going to. And I just wanted to see what presidents were on the fucking coins, because I love presidents. Everyone knows I love presidents. And the music was getting kind of weird, like ominous sounding. So I was about to leave. But of course, I was going to pay for my drink. Like, leave money on the counter and leave, because I'm honest. But these ladies walked in. 3 old ladies who have nothing better to do with their lives but support their weird gambling ring husbands and get little girls arrested. So they went back there, they're like, you're shoplifting. And of course at that moment, my hands are in the cash register. So I couldn't be like, no. So I just didn't say anything. And then, I don't know, they kept talking. And then this scary guy came in. I mean, he was like this tall white dude. I'm terrified of white dudes, by the way. So the scary guy came in, and I'm cornered at this point. I've already been subjected to domestic violence thanks to Bill. And so I just panicked, and I was trying to push past him, and then he pushed me back, this fucking man. I'm 5'2", 115 pounds? At that point I was less, and no, he was like, you want to piss me off? And I was like, no, call the cops, please. So they did. Well, no, before that though, I was trying to say I wasn't stealing, and so they're like, but you're in the cash register. I'm like, there wasn't any fucking money in here. All there is coins. You can take all my change. And I made a big scene. I dumped out all my coins on the counter. Like, take all my fucking change. I don't want it. And then they called the cops. So as we were waiting for the cops, these 2 big burly security men were back there. I don't know, Mexican. But I felt more at home. I felt more at ease now that the white guy was gone and there was just these 2 Mexicans. Again, what I should have said was nothing. But I decided the best thing I could say at that moment in time was, I really like the snake on your tattoo. Thanks, Lana Del Rey, for giving me that gem. After I said that, the guy said, you better drink the rest of your lemonade. You're going to want that. So I did. And then I got arrested. And this girl, like, I don't know, they were saying I was being difficult. I wasn't being difficult. I just sitting there waiting to be arrested. Like, how much easier could I have made this? So she, like, I don't know, slammed me onto the ground, whatever. I was so beyond caring at that point. And she's like, why are you pulling away from me? And I was just like, I'm not. And I got handcuffed, and they read me my rights, which I already know by heart, because, you know, everyone knows I'm, like, a lawyer on the side. And they said, you don't need to speak, because everything you say can and will be used against you. From my experience, everything you say will be used against you. So I chose to say nothing, and I said I'd speak with a lawyer. I have tons of family friends who are lawyers, but I didn't have their phone numbers. Point of the story, whatever. I got to jail. I had been asking to go to jail, so I wasn't really, like, upset. I was just kind of, like, relieved that I was finally getting it out of the way. But I didn't have anyone to call. You know, they give you one phone call. At that point, I knew there was no one that was going to bail my ass out of jail at, like, 3 in the morning. So I just didn't bother anyone. I just was hoping no one would find out. But, of course, I told everyone, so everyone found out. But when I got there, well, first of all, I'm pretty sure I smiled for my mugshot, because I see a camera pointed at me, I just smile away, so I don't think that helped. And then I have to do this happy little strip search that I know everyone's heard about. And I'll have you know, the reason I have a grudge against JT is because inscribed in the fucking wall of that little stinky cellar where they strip search you was the letters JT. And then, like, a little peace sign heart, like I like to draw. Yeah, that was in the cell wall. I mean, call it coincidence, call it whatever you want. But I have a grudge against JT. And, yeah, and then the ladies were all like, oh, go cough over there in that corner so the whole world won't see you, and whatever. I did. But then when they left and let me dress again, I just got right in front of the camera anyway, because I just so didn't give a fuck, and I'm hot. So I'm like, fuck it. Everyone gets to see me naked. So, looking back, these were not the smartest choices, but that's done. That part of my life is done. I've been to jail. I got out. The charges were dropped later. So, I'd like to think I'm the real winner here. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I'm still crazy. But I just had to get that story out there because I was really excited to tell everyone that I went to jail. Okay, bye.